It's time for another garden video. I've just picked a basket of greens and veggies from the yard to use in dinner tonight. I'll either make stir fry rice or stir fry noodles, I'm not quite sure. So I just got a couple of carrots, some mustard greens, some cilantro or dhania. I picked up a few fresh snow peas. There are also some green onions in there, and I harvested a garlic stalk yesterday, so I'm going to use that too. The garden is doing really well. Everything is growing strong, and it's definitely some rain in the forecast, which is great for the garden because it brings some natural moisture and nitrogen. Always makes the space even better. So I have some sweet potatoes in here that sprouted green leaves. These are sweet potatoes I grew from store-bought sweet potatoes last year, and they just sprouted leaves on their own in storage, and I'm not going to use them now that they are ready to produce more sweet potatoes. So I put them in these grow bags, and if everything goes well, I should have a new bunch of sweet potatoes to harvest at the end of the growing season this year. All the regular potatoes that I had put in these grow bags have sprouted leaves, and I spent some time today and yesterday covering them in a fresh layer of soil. Eventually all of these bags will be filled right to the top, and that would be the potato harvest for this year. And I actually like to harvest them when they're small to mid-size because that's the kind of harvest that works best for a lot of the desi meals, Indian meals that I make. So with these small 5 or 7 gallon grow bags, I'm able to harvest a good amount of potatoes. There's Chicky. And of course, it doesn't mean that I am self-sufficient as far as potatoes are concerned. I still have to go to the store and get organic potatoes from there for a good portion of the year. But if you've grown your own stuff, you just know that it tastes better, it has more nutrition, and I guess you appreciate things a lot more when you grow them on your own. There's a lot less wastage that I do, definitely. And even if I harvest these and put them in the fridge, I will make sure that I use them sooner or later. So it's just a matter of changing one's habits also, I suppose. Right, let's see. The nasturtium seeds that I had put here have really taken off. My hope is that they're going to fill this space completely with leaves and blossoms in the coming weeks. They look pretty, but they're also edible, and I often harvest nasturtium leaves and blossoms and use them in Indian style pancake, I suppose, chilada as we call it, using chickpea flour, spices, tomatoes, veggies, etc. So again, things are growing well. I just harvested some sweet peas, but there's still some that I left here that are growing really nicely. In a few days, I'll be able to harvest some more. My fur babies love these, so when I'm harvesting them, they always hang around hoping for a bite or two, and I always make sure I share with them so they get some too. This lemon balm is becoming bushy, and as the days become warmer, I think next week onwards, when the day temperatures get into the 80s, I'm going to start harvesting a few and start making Indian lemonade and put them in there. I'm looking forward to that. This is golden oregano that I had planted 3 years ago, as a teeny tiny plant, and every year it comes back. It looks beautiful. It has this yellow golden shade tinge to it, which I think gives it its name. And it's really just as if I use it, great. If not, it's ornamental. It just looks pretty in this corner. Let's see. In anticipation of rain, I pushed everything under the umbrella over here, and hopefully it'll keep things a little bit dry. So again, everything in this area is also growing well. This space is going to be just filled with green leaves and blossoms in a few weeks' time. Something I'm really looking forward to, because I often sit here with my fur babies. Hi, buddy. She's wondering what's going on. And then I just enjoy just sitting here and looking at all the stuff that's growing here. I'm definitely going to get some Puna Kheera this year, because the seeds that I had put in have sprouted, and I also have some other stuff growing in this area that seems to be doing pretty well as well. Let's see. So overall, things are looking good. I'm gonna go over to that side of the garden. I think the camera caught Chicky taking care of her business, but that's okay. That's nature. Right, so I'll just show the last little bit here. The strawberries that have finally begun to make an appearance. I harvested some this morning, and I didn't even bother to take them upstairs and use them in a oatmeal this morning. I just snacked on them right away. So they're getting there too. So all in all, so much goodness growing right here in my little organic yard garden. Really grateful, really thankful to have so much abundance in a fairly modest space. Alright, I'm gonna take care of whatever Chicky's getting upset about, and I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Buddy, hush.